do it.
Woo! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. On today's special edition episode, we are going to dive into the lives of a mad scientist and his creation. Victor Frankenstein spent 2 years creating his own human life. This ended up biting Dr. Frankenstein in the behind because his no-name creature ended up murdering his entire family. Who was to blame? Did the irresponsibility of the creator lead to the cold-blooded murders in the first place? Now we will listen to both sides, folks. First, let's welcome the crazy guy himself, Dr. Victor Frankenstein.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming down. Tell us what's going on.
I feel that there's a true disconnect between the creature and I. I think that he's acted very rash in this world I unfortunately thought he could handle. He had murdered almost my entire family. This wretched, disgusting, detestable monster destroyed my only source of happiness. My friends and family are all dead.
So you created a human life. Let's go back to the beginning. Tell me about the night you created him.
I think it all started when my mother passed away from scarlet
No,
fever.
stop. I don't care. It's not in the prompt. I literally want to know about the night that you created this monster. Get real.
It was a dark and stormy night when I created the demon. The creature was created in my own light. Oh, how lovely it was. The monster, or better, the life that I brought into this world. No matter the horror I felt in its presence, I had some hope within the life I used to be proud to call my own.
When did it all change?
The moment I saw those dun-white, watery eyes, I knew a vile demon that should never have been born. But he escaped before I could do anything about it. The next thing I knew, my beloved brother William was murdered in cold blood.
Now that we've heard your side, let's welcome our next guest.
What? No! Nuh-uh! No! 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 No!
Please do not strangle the guest.
You!
Me?
You are the reason this all happened. I was created innocent, wanting to be a good man. You brought me into the world and rejected me. Do you understand how that feels? To be alone, different from everyone else? To be rejected like a plastic bag? I wish you never created me.
Likewise.
Shut up. Continue, Mr. Why don't you have a name?
He never gave me one, so I don't have one.
So from what I understand, and I'm shooting in the dark here, that as soon as your creator saw you, he fled. He never even gave you a name. That must have been emotionally damaging, especially when followed by a mass rejection of whole families and villages. This man created you, this is true. But did he care for you? Did he set you off on the right foot?
No, I didn't. But look at this monster! How could anyone love something this hideous?
I am not talking to you. Tell me, who are you?
I don't know. I've been abandoned since I could open my eyes. How can one create an identity if they aren't even given a name, let alone given a chance? As soon as anyone sees me, they run. That is why I've declared war on all of humanity. If I cannot inspire love, I will cause fear.
And how's that working for ya? We're getting somewhere with this, so why don't we take a quick break?
Have you ever felt poor, sad, bald, angry, awkward, in need of a raise, uncomfortable, depressed, like a plastic bag?
Like a plastic bag?
Like a plastic bag. Well, clearly this product is made for you. Absolutely necessary oils will water your crops, grow on trees, and more. Are you tired of hiding your bald ways? Buy absolutely necessary oils for full, voluminous hair. Ah! You need absolutely necessary oil. Okay.
Coming up. Let's do it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for staying tuned. Now, I have a question for you, Frankie boy. Do you believe you did the right thing?
I don't know to what you're referring.
You created a human, you ran away, you suffered the consequences.
I hardly think losing your entire family and happiness is equal to not being given affection. It is true that I am not as clever as I anticipated, but I don't think what he did was 100% justified either.
Do you want to make things right between your monster and yourself?
That's why I'm here, sir. but I want an apology from him first.
As much as I dislike you, Doctor, I do think that the creature's actions were a bit dramatic and that an apology is justified in this situation. But I also think you, sir, are also playing victim.
Am I not the victim here?
No! I have suffered for years. I was shut out by a family who I trusted with my life. I'm so hideous that even my own creator abandoned me.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Your appearance doesn't dictate all of you. It's your attitude towards life itself. From the moment you were created, you were shunned. You were instantly corrupted, causing your subsequent actions to be out of resentment and hatred. Yes, you murdered his family out of cold blood, but logically, wouldn't it be his fault for not teaching you how to love in the first place? Dr. Frankenstein, what were you thinking?
I wasn't. I was just trying to prove that I could create this human to be my own. I just couldn't look at this vile thing. It didn't have 1 ounce of humanity in his 8-foot-tall body.
Because you never gave it to him. You need to take responsibility for this thing.
I just want to be normal.
I don't know how to respond to that.
You can't change what you can't acknowledge, Frankie. I want you to take responsibility for creating this monster. You should have been there since the beginning. He would have probably never acted this way if he had someone to look up to. I want you to spend time with your creature. And you, I want you to think about yourself rather than revenge. Who do you want to be?
I want to be free. I want to have my own life, start on my right track, even if it means spending time with him. I've got it. I shall be called Abby Normal.
Really? Abby Normal? Okay, fine. I'll admit it. I should have been there for you. I apologize for my absence. Personally, I think despite your ungodly appearance, you'd be an exceptional creature with humanity.
Come to Panda Express. Do you hate winter? Are you too cooped up? It's your lucky day. We are now introducing the new and improved sweet and sour orange chicken. You know and love orange chicken. But did you know that sweet and sour chicken is double the trouble? Come to Panda Express in the next 12 minutes and get 1 piece free. You heard me, not a full meal, just 1 piece. So come on down to Chicken Town to get the most delicious food chicken dinner you've had in a while.
Coming up. Let's do it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I dismissed our guests. But I think there's a valuable lesson to learn here. Actions have consequences, folks. You have to take responsibility in your actions. This story was an allegorical representation of this idea. Victor didn't take care of his creation. I mean, Abby Normal. Look how he ended up. The poor creature wasn't given a chance to form an identity. Now, there were poor decisions on either side of the argument, but in the end, both creature and creation will face their consequences. Victor realized he was in the wrong creating the creature in the first place and not caring for him. Mr. Normal knows that if people looked a little harder, he could be beautiful. After all, there's beauty in everything. Now, he will safely be able to create an identity of his own with Victor at Turnabout Ranch, where he will learn the things that Victor should have taught him in the first place. How to work out his anger, how to create peace, and how to show love. A general statement to anyone watching this. Take the time to look a little deeper. Don't judge a book by its cover. There's always more than meets the eye. Thanks for coming down, everyone. I hope we learned a lesson today.
Should be zooming. Crawling away.
Your tea is exceptional today. Wait, no. Sarah?
Restart.
Frankie boy. There are laugh tracks on iMovie.
Yes. Frankie boy. Frankie boy. Frankie boy.
Frankie boy.
Frankie boy.
She looked at me.
Let's take a quick break. I just said quick.
Go. Okay.
I will cause fear.
I will cause fear.
Oh.
Oh my god, yeah. This wretched, disgusting, detestable monster. Why are you laughing at me? Thank you. Thank you.
Keep her on your side.